All right, are you guys ready to get rowdy? Today we're getting rowdy. You know why? My wife and child are not in town. That's right. They are out of town. And you know what that means? That means I can do anything I want. I'm going to wear pants on my head and do cartwheels. You know what I could even do? To get real crazy? To get really crazy, what I could do is just start the stream without like 15 minutes of just sitting here, us looking at each other. I swear, A28. I swear. You better be giving me good stuff. You better be giving me good stuff today. And when I say good stuff, I don't mean the ones that are good arrangements but are like 15,000 minutes long. No exaggeration. That's exactly how long your usual requests are. What's up, Marbean boy? Marbean boy? Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. I'm proud of this album, man. It shows my youth in a lot of ways. But, you know, it's not all a bad thing. Some of my older arrangements I listen to and I'm like, there's like a little spark of something there that I don't hear quite as much now. A youthful optimism, let's say, that isn't maybe quite as prominent in my recent arrangements as an old man. I'd still say overall I'm a better arranger now, but there's a little something. There's a little secret sauce. There's a little something secret sauce. Oh, we got $5 whole from Cheese Muffin. Well, bruh Azzy, you know, maybe somebody will put that on the queue today. Who knows? I think my sight reading Mad Mew Mew or Cutie Mew Mew Magic, whatever, I think it went pretty well. Oh, you requested Mad Mew Mew. Right, that's a different track. Whoa! All right, that's the last one you'll do. I'm calling it. That's the last time you're going to actually do it, A28. I'm calling it. That's totally the last time you're going to do it. By the way, Cheese Muffin, thank you for the $5. A28, thank you for the $21. Oh, look, your bot gave you a token. Oh, man. Oh, your bot gives people a token automatically if they request Birabudo Kingdom. That is really funny. That's really funny, but I don't think you're going to get other people in on it. I don't see it happening. I don't see it. It seems unlikely at best. At best. All right, I think I'm ready. Oh, right when things were about to get spooky spicy. Right when things were about to get spooky spicy, we're gonna dive right in. Sup, kids? My hair's extra big today. It's just big. I think maybe the weather has something to do with it. It's frizzy. I'm a big frizzy boy. Welcome to 88-Bit Music. I am him. I am 88-Bit Music, and I am here to play music for you. I'm ready to just have some fun, man. I'm feeling loosey-goosey. The fambo is out of town, so my wife and my baby, they're visiting family, and I have the whole castle to myself. Do whatever I want. Get all kinds of crazy, all kinds of rowdy. Exclamation free token. Just trying to get a free token. I need to make the PappyBot responses shorter. Let's see, which one is it that you're doing that's really long? the response. I'm afraid no request song list. Yeah, I need to make song list give a shorter response. It's too long. Just so it's less clutter. Twitch message. That's some gorgeous hair. It says achumbers. Shucks. Thanks. It's too long. I do want to get it. Wait, what? How to do fluffy twist for hair growth. No, I need to turn off raise to talk on my Apple Watch. Yo, I know you won't play it because I don't have the money, but your arrangement of Scarlet Forest is so effing fire. I'm learning it right now. Boy, do I have news for you. Okay, here's what you're going to type. Let me see. Search Scarlet Forest. You think money is the only thing that matters here? You're going to type exclamation request space DR12. I want you to type that for me. Wait, your tip got eaten? What happened? What happened? Hey, Neum, you get a free request anyway. Everybody gets one free request here. That's my policy. Everybody gets one. So, Avihe, if you have not done a request yet, you do that and let's see if it works. Boom. And look at that. Just like that, it's on the queue. Oh, Lucas tipped $4.99 and says, I've returned to playing piano over the past week, partially thanks to your encouragement. It's coming back to me quick. Hope you stick to it. Well, Lucas, you're getting a token for that. I don't know if you wanted one or not. And technically, they're $5. I don't care. But YouTube super chats don't automatically get them, so I'm manually giving it to you. It's not all about the money, man. I want you guys to have fun. No, you tipped $5 with a message. Oh, there it is. It didn't get eaten. I guess it was like an exchange rate thing because it's registering as 356 on Streamlabs. And you said, what's your practice routine / philosophy? Okay, so first of all, I'm going to give you a token because once again, how many O's are in your name? 5. I mean, I could always just copy paste. I am manually giving you a request token right now, so that you can take advantage of that. First of all, there's your token. Second of all, I'm looking forward to playing Scarlet Forest for you, Avihe. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but I'm sticking to it. Oh, it's Canadian. Yeah, no. You're good. So it didn't play an alert because it didn't register as $5 or more because I don't want people spamming their peasant money with $1 tips and hijacking my incredibly professional stream. Few things. Let's see. Lucas, first of all, that's really cool. I'm glad that you're coming back to playing piano. At first I thought you were saying you're playing one of my arrangements, but you say you're just playing it in general. Awesome. Cool. Is my hair dyed? No, not a bit. You mean because all the gray in it? I've been going gray since I was like 25. I've never well, actually, no. I was about to say I've never dyed my hair. That's not true. I had a blue streak at one point for a charity thing. That was a whole thing. No, Canadian isn't peasant money. Small amounts of money are peasant money. I said giving me $1 is peasant money. I don't care what denomination it is. I just care that it's a lot. Just kidding. What else? The question from Neum was, it looks so cool. Well, thank you. I like the gray, man. Especially there's one like particular streak of gray that's kind of hard to see in this lighting, but like if you're standing in front of me, there's like a shock of gray you can see. The question was, what's my practice routine philosophy? I feel like I shouldn't answer this because I feel like I'm about to set a really bad precedent. Do you get a free token every stream or just once? Just once, just so it doesn't get too bogged down. And the whole idea is give new people a fun little experience. But also, if you just ask nicely for songs and there isn't anything on the queue, I'll often just play them anyway. But I really should get playing. But somebody asked my practice routine and philosophy. I'm about to maybe ruin some people's musical careers by saying this, and please don't do what I do. I don't practice at all, with one exception, which is when an album is coming up. When I am about to be recording an album, I practice just about every day. A28. I do practice just about every day when I've got an album coming out. So basically, I just sort of scramble to get everything learned just well enough to record it, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, don't do what I do. Don't do what I do. Here, I'll be a bad person just for the sake of making sure that you do keep practicing, and don't say, well, Trevor said he doesn't practice, so I don't have to. I'm gonna to make sure that doesn't happen. I'm gonna be a terrible person right now and say, I don't need to practice. You do. It's not true. I really should. I really should practice. But generally speaking, I learn very quickly. So like I learn my own, obviously, it helps that I write the arrangements, but I learn music very, very quickly. So that helps. I have a lot of experience, so that really helps. But I have never been good at practicing. You get better at anything by not practicing, can't confirm. No! I was a terrible student. I practiced like poo-poo butts the whole time I was growing up, and I will say this. There's no like good way to say these things. I am as good as I am at the things that I do now simply by, one, having spent many, many, many years doing them, even if I wasn't disciplined, and just some amount of raw ability, right? So then the question becomes, how much better could I be at it if I did practice regularly? I could be a lot better is the thing. If I sat down and played Big Shot right now, it would be trash. It would be trash. Absolute, utter trash. Even if I practiced for a while, because my hands just can't do it. Like, I just powered through long enough in the studio to get it. But in other words, don't be me. But I'll say the one boring thing that I always say when people ask about practice. Half an hour a day is better than 5 hours one day and then nothing for a month. Don't think like I'm going to master everything right now and then sit down and burn out over the course of a few hours. Don't do that. Don't do it. I mean, if you really just feel like playing piano a lot one day, there's nothing wrong with that. But even 20 minutes every day is so much more valuable than just sporadic bursts here and there. How did I start arranging? My dad bought me Finale notation software when I was 12, and I popped it open, and I think the very first thing I did was arrange Zelda's Lullaby for like flute and harp. But it all started with me with notation. So I actually was notating things. I wasn't like playing into a DAW then. I popped open Finale, and I just started plunking notes right in. All right, how about we play music? I've got to Choose Your Own from A28, and then a certain very special something from A28 that you couldn't possibly guess. You could not possibly guess where it is. Oh, my wife texted. Let me see. Oh, she says, hope I have a good stream. All right. All right, kids. You've heard enough of me talking. My Dearest, requested by Alexander. Wait, isn't this the exact same one as last time? A28, or am I missing something? Am I supposed to be playing My Dearest? Did you tell me lies? Didn't you say you were giving me something different? Oh my gosh. You think you own me. You think you own me with your $10 tips, A28B? Well, you're lucky that I at least like this arrangement. So I think this is Animens, and I'm pretty sure that I fake like half of it. So kick back and enjoy. $5 tip from Doa Dream, who says, thank you for inspiring my dreams. That is so kind of you. Thank you so much. And you're extremely welcome. I hope that they're good dreams at least. Gives a golf clap. Okay, so here's the thing. That I think is an Animens arrangement, right? So I've seen this a lot. I've never actually practiced it, but I've seen this sheet music a lot. So I'm reading through it every time I play it. And, you know, it's so much better when I don't even try and get it right. And like, well, so 90% of that arrangement I can play just fine. But then there's these sections that are like super flourishy and tons of arpeggios and scales and stuff, and I can't sight read that. And even if I'd practiced it, I'd still struggle because that's just not my wheelhouse. But I'm good enough at making stuff up on the fly and just like kind of filling it in with something simpler that if I do that and play just a little slower, it actually ends up sounding pretty good. So I need to do that more. Oh, One-Winged Angel, I see. All right, I better cook. So the next song, this is a beloved hit from a beloved classic called a beloved classic called Super Mario's Land for the Nintendo Game Boy. You're the one who made the chip. Oh, a Chumbers says, hello, I'm the one guy that made the chiptune cover of your amazing Scarlet Forest arrangement. You made my day with your comment. Just stay just as wonderful, King. Hang on, I'm going to embarrass you real quick. I'm sure this is exactly why you spoke in chat. You just wanted to get your moment. I'm being sarcastic. I'm being entirely sarcastic because you're coming in here just being genuine. No, but I'm going to put you on blast. Somebody did, this person, Chumbers, did like a chiptune cover of the Egg Room version of Scarlet Forest. So it's like a cover of a remix of a cover. And it's really sick. Okay. I feel like everything behind me needs to start changing colors and like turn slow motion. It's like, there's a GIF I'm thinking of. Yeah, go on over to that channel. Give a follow. Oh, but hang on. You spelled my name Gomez. Never mind. If you all just went there and subscribed, I need you to go back and unsubscribe. Because you spelled my name Gomez. And with that, that's the end of the stream. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't care. Is Gomes? We say Gomes, which is totally wrong, but it is an S. It's supposed to be like Gomes or something because it's Portuguese. I'm Portuguese. Just like that. That's what I am. I am Portuguese, I am Italian, and I am German. Just a big old spicy semi-Mediterranean mix. That's what they called me in grad school. What's the channel video? Oh, I didn't put the link in YouTube. There. Go. No, seriously, go give a subscription. Go check out that remix. It's really, really cool. It's super cool. No, what you really should do at Chumbers is spell my name even worse. Go change it to Gnomez. People call me Gnomes. Trevor Gnomes. I wish I was kidding. All right, I better keep it going with the music, but thank you for the kind words. Your arrangement's awesome. For the record, I didn't even know Toby was going to use that for the game. It's just from the piano album. It existed before he made the chapters, so he just heard it. And he liked the album, obviously, because he put he made the Field of Hopes and Dreams the end credits. But he just heard the album and he's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna steal this stuff. I'm gonna steal it. I'm just gonna steal it and make this man's career." Oh, I'd be so mad if I wasn't actually credited. Stole it? No, not at all. I was paid well to make the album. And so it belongs to the record label. I'm entirely kidding. But I've still never talked to him. I have 2 tracks in his game. Apparently he really likes the album, but I've never once talked to him. So Tony, if you're out there, I'm not sure you exist. I'm just saying. I'm not sure you exist. All right. Here is Birabudo Kingdom for the hit motion picture Super Mario's Land for the Nintendo Game Boy. I said 1. I said 2. I said 1, 2, 3. That was an incredibly sincere and serious performance of Birabudo Kingdom for Mario Land. Someone asked, any potential collections volume 2 in the works? And I can say in all absolute honesty and utmost sincerity that I am not working on Deltarune Piano Collections volume 2. I'm not working on it. I'm not working on it. What would that mean? What would that suggest if I'm not working on it? Do you get it? Do you get what I... Oh, now Neum is onto something there. I don't know about that, though. That's a stretch. Neum thinks it means that I'm done with it. I think that's a stretch. I think that's a ridiculous assumption. And you know what happens when you assume. An angel gets their wings. I don't know. I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to mix. Not truisms. What would the word be? Just like a trite expression. I'm trying to mix them to humorous effect, but it's not working. Every time you assume, an angel gets their wings. Yeah, or Morgan Freeman earns another problem. An unrelated question. Do you like the letters N, D, and A? Not when they appear in that order. Man, I've done some spicy NDAs recently. There was the time that, never mind. I'm not sure what I can and can't say about past NDAs. Well, I did a job for Netflix once where I had access to all kinds of stuff. I had access to entire shows, full seasons of shows that were not out because I did a job for Netflix once. That was the kind of stuff where like I would get my kneecaps busted if I leaked that stuff. Like I would straight up Netflix would put me in jail. There wouldn't be a trial. Netflix would just show up at my house, put me in the back seat, and drive me straight to jail. Instant death. Yeah, basically. I had another NDA recently for something pretty fun, something pretty spicy that might be happening. Very unrelated to Deltarune. That's not sarcasm. It's entirely unrelated. Don't NDAs have a time clause? Well, it probably depends on the NDA. I think that there are plenty that don't. I think that there are some that it's just in perpetuity forever and ever and ever. I did not make songs for Netflix. I made a game. So it was not playable by people. It was like a little gimmick for between segments on a live show called Geeked Week. It was a little mini game where basically the audience would choose two characters and they'd fight, kind of like Mortal Kombat. So characters included Five from Umbrella Academy, Ciri from The Witcher, Luffy from One Piece, because that was the year that came out, and the best character of all, Scoops Ahoy employee from Stranger Things. I'm not making that up because they couldn't get the rights to use any of the real characters' likenesses. So the fighting character for this little mini game that nobody can really play, it's just like kind of videos, though it's really coded, was Scoops Ahoy employee, which actually was the funniest character by far. I gave her an anchor. Okay, wait. I won't go too far down the rabbit hole, but yeah, most of you probably don't know how much I do with game design. So I have a game coming out soon that you should go wishlist. It's a puzzle game, a brutally difficult puzzle game that I'm pretty proud of. Spent over the past year on it. Is Pappy dead? Do I got to reboot the Pappy? Yes, I made the official Deltarune show for Netflix. That is correct. Why isn't wishlist working? Let's see. Scoops Ahoy employee. All animations. Yeah. So I was going for like kind of a PC era, like King's Questy almost kind of vibe with these animations. So this was just like an animation test for Scoops Ahoy employee, who ended up being my favorite. So it's, fighting game where she's on one side, the other character's on the other. I put so much time into making the anchor feel like hefty. So like when she picks it up, it kind of falls back down, and the little spinning and all that. Oh, and those are animations of her like hurling scoops. And then there was Godcat from, what's the show, Exploding Kittens or something? Godcat was pretty fun. Let's see. Oh, I actually have the full video. Oh, this is funny. It was all kind of rigged. Okay. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you just one. It was slightly rigged the way that we did it. But it was truly coded. Like it like all of it was coded, a video game that I could open and sort of play, but with the idea that it never was going to be played by real people. So hang on. When I drop this into OBS, it might be really loud for a second until I change the volume settings. So bear with me for just a moment. Cover your ears. But just to give you an idea. And so this doesn't have the background on it because they played it like in front of things. So this was a transparent background. So this might be really loud. Hang on. Okay. Need to make it monitor only. All right, and then I will get back to playing songs. I know there's a lot of requests, but I thought you guys might get a kick out of this. So this is really what it would look like. Like it played on the overlay of the stream. Those are the only 6 characters. Okay, so Scoops Ahoy employee is going to fight... Okay, Scoops Ahoy is fighting Godcat. Whoa, that's loud. Holy mackerel. That scared the crap out of me. Hey, you were warned. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. He summons a little litter box. She's hurling ice cream scoops, deflecting, got a little spinny spin attack. He's doing a little spinny spin attack. She's doing a little throw. This is all just happening dynamically. So like I just hit go and then they fight and they've got their moves. And I would just like sort of record multiple takes of it until I got what I wanted. But yeah, every single thing you see here, I made it. This was all just a Trevor original for Netflix. Oh, the finishing move. I forgot about that. Her finisher is she goes and gets the Scoops Ahoy van and she drives it. I came up with all this. I had things that I wanted to do. I had things I wanted to do that they didn't let me. But I got away with this at least. Okay, wait. I need to see more of this. I need to see more of this. I forgot how good it is. I forgot how good this is. Scoops OP. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Siri versus... Oh, so there was Richter from Castlevania. So that means that, since this was an official thing for a company that has the rights to Castlevania, this means that there is a canonical version of Richter from Castlevania. Yggdrasil, people find this entertaining. People find this entertaining, all right? Indulge me for a moment. Wait, what was this for? This is for a gig that I did for Netflix once. Okay, let's see. Luffy versus Godcat. Let's see what this looked like. All right. And the volume should be not a problem this time. Yeah, cool. I was prepared. Okay. Well, I don't know. Most of my own viewers didn't end up seeing any of this happen. So we were creating the illusion that people were picking characters. They kind of were, they kind of weren't. Don't worry about it. So it's like pre-recorded, but it really is happening dynamically. Okay, there's your Luffy. There's your Godcat. Who's 5 supposed to... 5 is the character from Umbrella Academy. The Luffy animations I feel pretty good about. All that stretchy stretch. Oh, yeah. I'm not a professional artist, but I got a style. When it comes to pixel art, I got a style for sure. Look at him doing his little winky winks. He's being a little spicy boy. Look at that. Oh, he got a big old smack in there. The sound is pretty fun, too. I like the summoning the litter box. Who knew? I can make stuff. This is pretty good. I forgot how good it is. I forgot how good the animations were. This is like pretty spicy. I put a lot of work into it. So it was a good gig, a lot of fun. And I gave them what they wanted. All right, Godcat, what do you do? What's his thing? What else do I have? Do I have one of... I think Luffy's finisher was pretty funny. Let's see. Richter versus Luffy, Luffy versus Scoops. Let's see. I downloaded a couple just now. Godcat versus Luffy. Richter. Okay, so this is a canonical version of Richter from Castlevania that I made. It's canon because Netflix has the rights to Castlevania, and they hired me to do this. Therefore, this rendition that you see right here of Richter from Castlevania is canon. Tell me I'm wrong. You can't. You can't tell me I'm wrong. So this is Ciri from The Witcher, Richter from Castlevania. Ooh. They all just have, I think, 3 moves. 3 moves, a block, and a jump. Certain moves can be countered by blocking, certain can be countered by jumping. There's just a chance that they'll block, there's a chance that they'll jump, etc. I like how he throws the knife just right into her face. It just lodges in her face for a moment. I don't remember any of the finishers. Okay, but there's... He's got a little smirk. Wait, what does he do? This one felt the most phoned in. Let me see. I forgot what he did. I missed it. Oh, I see. Boom. Okay. All right, that's not too bad. I think that was the most phoned in of all of them. Okay, but the thing that I didn't get to do, partially because The Witcher himself, Geralt, was supposed to be in it, but then there was some legal reason that we couldn't use him. And I had a finisher that I had already made for him. I'd already made his moveset, and everything. Do I not have the video? I could swear I showed this on stream recently. This was the funniest thing, and I never got to actually use it, and it made me sad. Let me see. Is it on my Dropbox? I will move on to music after this, I swear, but it seems like you guys find this interesting. I have a diverse career. Let's just say I've done a wide array of things in my day. Roach. You know his horse, Roach. Roach is the finisher, but oh man, I wish I had the video. I have like all of his sprites still. He was the first one that I made, but then had to pivot. Though initially they hired me to do like 12 characters or something, and it got cut down to 6, but I still got paid just as much, so didn't really matter. Yeah, I guess I don't have it. All right, well then I just have to tell you, which makes me sad. The the finisher for Geralt was that, you know, the character's like wobbling there, like finish him, fatality, kind of thing for Mortal Kombat, and then he just whistles. So he does like a, you know, whistle, like summoning your horse, and then it hard cuts to outer space, and Roach is just flying down from outer space, heating up and like building fire around it. I really made this, but it didn't get to go in. Roach comes hurtling down from space like a meteor and then plows into the enemy. And you guys know what gibbing is? So like think old PC game like Quake when characters explode into chunks. So Roach just lands on the opponent and just chunks fly everywhere. Who knows if they're horse or man or what? Oh, that was fun, man. That was fun. Yeah, I can animate. I think that with game design, that's actually probably my biggest strength is just fun animation. Like I have no traditional art skill to save my life, but I can do just sort of fun, stylized pixel art kind of stuff. Anyway, falling down from Undertale. Sorry. That kind of... Can I amends? Boo. Boo. Terrible. Terrible, Yggdrasil, or shame on you. Here's Fallen Down Reprise from Undertale. So I really don't know about those tempos. I was kind of guessing because I don't remember that track specifically. Of course, I remember Falling Down. Everybody remembers Falling Down. But that version, I don't know if I was quite right. The ball, beep, 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 that tune works so well as a waltz. I got a little carried away with that reharmonization. What did I do? It almost worked. Except I went da-da-da-da. I changed the melody to compensate, but I don't think it needed the compensation. I think it could just stick to it. So. Hey, that's actually pretty nice. Dun, dun, dun. I wonder if Toby was at all influenced by Cave Story, just with that one little harmonic thing, because Cave Story has... as opposed to... It's not like an uncommon progression, but it just... it was around the same time. I think Cave Story was a little sooner, right? Like 2015. You could combine those easily. Oh, I did not realize that he was directly inspired by Cave Story, and that's where the name came from. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Undertale is a Cave Story at heart. Cave Story is so good. If you haven't played that, man, you gotta play that. That's a cool game. Yggdrasilor, I saw what you said about Don't Forget Midna's Lament. Did the person who asked for it kindly on YouTube, are they actually here? If they are here, at some point, I will pivot and do it because I said I would. I said I would. Bleep. Bubblegum KK. Oh, they are. Okay, so I asked on a YouTube post, what should I play today? Someone said Midna's Lament, and I said, mention it in chat and I'll do it. So I'm going to assume that Yggdrasilor is not lying to me. Cave Story platformer shooter ish, NES ish. I'm gonna assume you're not lying to me, and I'm gonna play Midna's Lament, but I'm gonna need so much reverb. Ever heard a song called Walk Down Strawberry Lane? I have not. Oh, for a mod. Got it. Yeah, I have not. There's some rough spots in there. I love that top note on Jimmy, Jimmy the melodica. I love that top note. I think he's gotten slightly out of tune over the years. It is possible to tune them somehow. I used to be able to double tongue really fast. I would do Darude Sandstorm back in my meme days. Double tonguing that fast, I'm not quite as good at. Yeah, I don't think Cave Story really feels super Metroidvania-esque. Yeah, the new viewers don't know about the dark days of Cars for Kids and Randy Newman. It's true. They don't know about the dark days. But the thing is, at any moment, there's a treasure trove awaiting them. And there will come the day where a Saudi Arabian oil prince pops in and triggers every single alert on the list. So for those of you new to the channel, I have the best tip alerts in all of Twitch history. It's definitively proven. An article was written about one on The Verge, as in the tech journalism website, The Verge. I'm not making this up. I have a tip alert that I was interviewed about by The Verge. It is a full 4-minute music video of Toto's Africa, but fully reimagined with my own stupid remix and animations and all kinds of nonsense. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. I have like 80 of these things. So if you stick around long enough, you will be introduced to the hellscape that is early 88-bit music / Trevor Allen Gomes. Here is Bubblegum KK from Animal Crusting New Leaf. FPX, you are so welcome. Glad you enjoyed it. Please tell me somebody appreciated how funny that was. because I'm just playing this. Yeah, fight the bee. You can. If you type !song list, you can go check out what songs I can do. Everybody gets one free request. Other than that, it's $5 tips or more. Please tell me somebody noticed that and how funny that was, because I'm just going along here. I'm playing this Animal Crossing music, and then it does this. Oh no, that's which Ghibli song is it? Is it I'm mixing up a few, but I just turned it into Totoro. Which song is it? Which Ghibli am I thinking of? I'll reboot the bot. Yeah, it also sounded like Puff the Magic Dragon. There's like 3 different songs I'm thinking of right now. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, I just got to reboot the bot. The bot do be getting disconnected a bunch. Oh, no. I did not mean to quit Godot. I did not. There's this one song that I probably don't know, but I could... Well, so the thing is, I do live learn songs on stream, but I only do it with sheet music. That is my shtick. I know a lot of people do learning songs by ear on stream, and like I'm not bad at that, but I don't like the pressure that comes with it, and I don't feel most like in my element, and then I'm going to get a lot of requests for stuff that I just like really would rather not play, and you know, all that. Though I appreciate your confidence in me. Collect Pearl was randomly chosen from Donkey Kong 64. I have a feeling that this is going to be very, very short. Here is Collect... Wait, no, I screwed up. There, that's Collect Pearl from Donkey Kong 64. Grant Kirkhope was really bringing it. He was bringing it that day. He was earning that salary that day. Jaron D. Ratman, thank you for your hard-earned $5. All right, The Girl Who Stole the Stars, Radical Dreamboat. Radical Dreamboat. Le Trevor Interdit. It's the full title. Who is this requested by? Spacebar Jazz. Here's The Girl Who Stole the Stars from Radical Dreamers. This is like a prequel to Chrono Trigger, right? I always forget how that works. Mooney Game Dev says, I want to make an arrangement of a piece, but I've never done it before. Do you have a piece you'd recommend that would be good for a beginner? Also, do you have any general tips for arranging? Why don't you start with the very first piece I ever arranged in notation software anyway. I did some stuff just sitting at the piano. We were talking about this earlier. Very first thing I ever arranged, my dad bought me Finale, notation software, which since has gone under, and so they're discontinued, but I'm still using it while I can before it becomes defunct. I plopped open Finale, and the very first thing I did, I think, was do a little arrangement of Zelda's Lullaby. I think it was just flute and harp, or like flute, harp, and violin. Just plopped it open, started plunking in notes and hitting play and listening and seeing what I liked. This was 25 years ago. Shee! Hate that. Most of you probably weren't born. 25 years ago? That would make you 12. So wait. No, if you weren't born... No. Back it up. If you weren't born 25 years ago, then you were 12. What? No, then I said if you weren't born 25 years ago, then you are 12. Oh, no. For the record. No, I'm not losing it. That was just bad. That was really bad. Unk is washed. Yeah, no. For the record. Now that my brain is working, if you were not born 25 years ago, then you could be any age under 25. Do I have it right now? Did I get it right that time? If you didn't exist 25 years ago, you can be any age under that. So I will say it again then. 25 years ago, the majority of you probably were not alive. So I was right the first time. I was right about that. The majority of you here probably weren't born. Oh my gosh. I do have a source, Jaren D. Ratman. I asked Gemini. Can't be wrong. AI might be wrong about how many R's are in strawberry, but it's never wrong about math. The best is when you ask it something like, I can't remember what it was that I needed, like proofreading of something or like refactoring something. And I said like, is this thing, whatever. And then, no, it is not that. What it actually is, and then it just said the exact same thing that I had just said. No, it's not that. What it really is exactly that. It also thinks that, Gemini thinks that I'm married to a Fire Emblem character. Because I looked up once something about Fire Emblem Fates, like what character to use for something or whatever, or like a leveling progression or something. And so now it thinks that I am married to that character because I have said other things about having a family. And so it thinks that that's my wife. Next up is... Oh wait, Jaren just went with the sneaky little swoop. Jaren coming in hot. Yeah, if Gemini thinks it, so be it. No, it's very useful for some things. You just have to take it with a grain of salt, and you have to know how to use it well. And don't have it just make entire things for you for many reasons. All right, you're feeling spicy. You just wanted to give me money. Be honest. 900 p.m. from Animal Crossing New Leaf. So we're getting a lot of animal crisping today. All right, here we go. There's something missing. I don't know. There's just something doesn't feel right about this. I feel like we can do better. I feel like there's something, just something better we could do here. That's really what's written. These are really the notes, for the record. All right. A.spect, you won't be able to use this because it's only going to be on the bot that's on my Twitch channel. But you are being immortalized as a command, which is what if you were Trevor Allen Gnomes and your job was hotels? That is now permanently a command on my channel, but you can only use it on Twitch because the Streamlabs bot is only over there. Which that is my way of saying that was really funny to me for some reason. I can't tell you exactly why. All right, people have been waiting for the Scarlet Forest forever, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that next. I can reorder things now because I'm fancy like that. What if my name were Trevor Allen Gomez and I played guitar? Well, that's basically just my brother. He plays guitar. All right, somebody asked earlier if when I play Scarlet Forest it was going to be the Piano Collections version. The answer is yes. That is probably the only version I would ever play. This is now by far my most popular track on Spotify, other than obviously the credits music that is actually in Chapter 5. For reference, because the Scarlet Forest specifically, probably because of Tony's typo, Scarlet Forest freaking took off. Like, took off. So in the course of the last 24 hours, Scarlet Forest has gotten 8,700 listens. The next highest, after 8,700, the next highest on my Piano Collections album is Field of Hopes and Dreams with 4,000. Scarlet Forest gets over twice as many listens per day as anything else on the album because of Sneaky Tony's typo. And to give you an idea of the range, Scarlet Forest gets 8,700 a day. Attack of the Killer Queen is the least successful and gets about 1,100. Scarlet Forest is getting about 8 times as much attention as my arrangement of Attack of the Killer Queen. I feel like we need to make it a thing. We need to make it a meme to get Attack of the Killer Queen to catch up with Scarlet Forest, because the arrangement's really good, and I'm really proud of it. The popularity right now is Scarlet Forest is the most, Field of Hopes and Dreams, My Castle Town, which used to be the most popular. Then don't forget World Revolving, Rude Buster. This is where we're getting into much lower numbers. But that's crazy. Scarlet Forest is like just absolutely demolishing the rest of them. There's no comparison. No comparison. Oh, but then, for scale, Scarlet Forest got 8,700 yesterday. Field of Hopes and Dreams, the credits version on the official soundtrack, got 20,000. So, basically everything I do is irrelevant. Oh, how high is Good Baby Drank All the Milk? I looked at it yesterday. It still hasn't broken 1,000. So I may or may not have a rapper alias, Vainglorious Baby, with one track that I made for my wife as a Mother's Day present.
Coming at you from the 901.
This is really on Spotify. This is actually on everything.
Not gonna finish that.
It's on all streaming platforms.
This one goes out to all.
It hasn't broken 1,000 listens. This was a song that I would sing for my baby when I fed her milk, and so then I made this.
Baby drank that milk right up. She didn't even need to drink it from a sippy cup. It went straight down from her mouth through her thighs. Get some fries with that baby, cause she's super sized. She gets scary if you take her dairy. You best be wary, she'll be contrary. Won't settle for you who are strawberry. Needs her milk raw, all it poop from a straw. At least until she gets a visit from the opposite day tooth fairy. Good baby drink all the milk. Good baby drink all the milk. Good baby drink all the milk. On a roll, she likes her milk whole. Got them jelly rolls, belly like a bowl. Had them since
this is Pete.
Old. Only eats as much as she's allowed, as she's told. But if she needs to save a little for later, just hides it in a fold. Gets her engine revving for that.
Oh no, it's unironically good. Here, I'll link it in chat.
You see, son, when
I'll
you
link
see her
it.
come in your run, she says.
See you later, player hater, wouldn't wanna be one. Good baby drink all the milk. Good baby drink all the milk.
It's a certified banger. It's true. It's true. But wait, one verse left. This is the big one.
She goes full throttle while she waddles and toddles to get the bottle. No need to coddle or swaddle up the fuss-size supermodel. So stand up, put your hands up for the baby that sits up and spits up and gobbles on your ritz up. Thuggy and huggies, she chuggies from juggies. Don't need no chicky nuggies while she's burning rubber in her baby buggy. Plays with Dolly Mama, milk shell Obama. Tells her mama, comma, I'm not mama on that milk or a drama bombers. Good baby drink all the milk. Good baby drink all the milk. Nutrition.
And I end strong. End real strong here. Can you request songs on YouTube? Yes, you can.
Life.
Absolutely.
But like Fountain, old school for Fountain.
I feel like if anything, it just needed to be
like
faster.
Comic Sans.
It's like, it's so chill. Wait,
You
is
should know what I'm
Palpybot
talking about.
disconnected again?
just kind of antiquated.
Is Palpybot disconnected again? Not doing commands? Hang on, I'm gonna disconnect it and reconnect it via terminal. I see. Okay, it failed. Oh, then I gotta reboot to Pappy. Reboot to Pappy. Make him happy. All right, now we should be good. There we go. All right, the bot be back. The bot is back. Jaren, why are you giving me all your money? I know that's all you have. I know that was literally it. Okay, I'm supposed to play Scarlet Forest, and it keeps getting pushed down. I better just shut up and play. She goes full throttle while she waddles or toddles to get that bottle. No need to coddle or swaddle up the fuss-sized supermodel. She's a fuss-sized supermodel. So stand up, put your hands up for the baby that sits up and spits up and gobbles all your writs up. Thuggy and huggies, she chuggies from juggies. Don't need no chicky nuggies while she's burning rubber in her baby buggy. Plays with Dolly, Llama, Milk Shell Obama. tells her mama, comma, I nom nama on that milk or I drop drama bombas. Tell me that's not bars. Tell me that's not bars. You can't. You can't tell me that. It should have been a little faster, though. It could get, because it doesn't have like rap god vibes to it at the tempo is at. Should be more like, she goes full throttle while she bottles and toddles to get the bottle. No need to coddle or swaddle up the fuss supermodel. So stand up, put your hands up for the baby that sits up and spits up and gobbles all your ritz up. Thuggy and huggies, she chuggies from juggies. Don't need no chicky nuggies while she's burning rubber in her baby buggy. Plays with Dalai Lama, milk shell Obama. Tells her mama, comma, I nom nama on that milk or I drop drama bombas. You should hear my wife do it. It's actually really funny. She like unironically brings it. Okay, that was enough distraction. I need to focus. No more distractions the entire time. For the rest of the stream, I'm going to be serious businessman, play music, no rants, no distractions, no nonsense. Just music on the piano, starting now. Scarlet Forest from Undertale. And then it's supposed to go right into Rude Buster. It even says that in the score. It says segue to Rude Buster. Man, I want to play that one right now. I got the energy. Got the energy in my bones. No, the cameras switch automatically. I have it set up on my Stream Deck. Hot Chilies Deluxe says, Trevor, please tell me you are doing a Deltarune Piano Collections Volume 2. This is beautiful. I can say with utmost sincerity and absolute honesty that I am not making a Deltarune Piano Collections Volume 2 right now. I'm not making it right now. I am not working on it, no. Now, see, if somebody really wanted to read between the lines there, I'm worried that they'd think that I'm implying that I'm working on Volume 3, which I'm not. I will tell you very plainly, no agreement has been discussed yet about a Volume 3. That is genuine and sincere. I think that there's a good chance. I think there's a very good chance. I'm not making presently Volume 2. So what could that mean if I'm not making presently Volume 2? Oh, wait, I said no distractions. I said it's music time. I said it was music time, and y'all got me distracted. All right, Goldenrod City from Pokemon. From Pokemon's Mystery Dungeon. Goldenrod City, Pokemon Heart oh my gosh. Goldenrod, not Golden Road, Goldenrod City, Pokemon Heart Gold version. Okay. This is for Witchbird. It was chosen randomly. Goldenrod City. All right. Could I wink any louder? All right. Here we go. Music. Okay, that's the whole track. Is that little shuffle something they added in Heart Gold? I remember being just straight rhythms. Bum, 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 bum. So they just made it shuffly for Heart Gold. Gustavus said, don't tell him, but I think it will come out by September or October of this year, the next collection. I mean, Volume 2. All right. Duly noted, Gustavus. What do the rest of you think? Devoid, just type exclamation. Oh, wait, the free tokens won't work for CYO. I'll play you some Celeste once I'm caught up. Let's say that. If I can get caught up on the queue, I will play something from Celeste for free just for you. Because I do need to put it on the song list at some point. Volume 8 comes out tomorrow of the piano collection. Yeah. No, my ideal, I think there should be 5 total piano collections by the time the entire game is done. That's my take. This is just my idea, not the label or Toby or anything. I think a volume 3 that focuses on chapter 5, and then but has some other stuff, not just chapter 5. Then a volume 4 that focuses on chapter 6, but has some other stuff, and then finally a volume 5 that focuses on chapter 7, but has some other stuff. That would be my ideal. That's what I'd like, but comes down to how much of this they want to make. Zin says August announcement and around 18th of September. Really, wow, that's specific. That's specific. Okay, enemy approaching from Undertale. I don't remember this one. This is so Pokemon coded. This is such a gym battle. Oh my gosh. Toby, you're not even hiding the fact that this is Pokemon. This part. It's that part. That's so Pokemon. It's the casino theme. Casino theme, Pokemon Gold. Isn't that what I'm thinking of? It's this one. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of when I get to, it's just the same energy and the bop bop. It's just a similar vibe to yeah, that's spicy. All right, but I'm being a professional and I'm moving right on. Next is Welcome to the City from Dilbert's Rune. From Dilgarune. Dilbert's Rune. Dilbert's Room. I'm looking for a joke. Somebody help me. I'm trying to be funny. Somebody do it for me. Welcome to the City. Is this related to Cyber's World? Is it from the same part of the game? Yeah, I've listened to all this a lot. It's that one, right? I don't think I've ever played this one. I've just listened to it. So it's the same, you realize it's the same tune as Cyber's World, just presented very differently. So that basically is a Cyber's world. Kind of. Kind of. For comparison, how about we do my arrangement of Cyber's world? Just for kicks. So I was sight reading that one, but this one I wrote. I don't think I've ever played that one before. I got it decent. Just for kicks. I haven't played this one in ages. People don't ever request this. I don't think anyone even cares about it. Here's my arrangement for kicks. I'm doing this one because I feel like it, of A Cyber's World from Deltarune. I have a complicated relationship with that one because at the time, and I think maybe even now, that's probably my least favorite from the album. Probably my least favorite. It's a little on the experimental side because the track doesn't really lend itself to a piano solo. In the original, it's got this huge drop that it does toward the beginning, but like, you know, big fat beat comes in. So I did a fake out by having it go through the entire thing once without doing the drop. Half of the track, it does not do the drop. And so you're thinking, okay, he's not going to do the drop because it's piano. So you're just not going to do the drop. But then it does this. It goes. It's a little trickier. There's this little groove in there that I didn't get right when I played it just now. There's a kind of like strident, folky flavor to it that, like, I don't know exactly how to describe it or how to justify this, but in my mind, I was thinking very Goat Rodeo Sessions. I don't know if any of you know what that is. They're like, I guess you'd call it newgrass, kind of like Punch Brothers. Chris Thiele's the main, well, he's not the main guy of Goat Rodeo, but one of them. That was. Just something about that energy is kind of what I was channeling there. I don't know. So I have a complicated relationship with that one. I don't know exactly how I feel about it. In retrospect, I saw someone say that it's their favorite. That's really interesting. Every arrangement is somebody's favorite, right? One-Winged Angel, requested by Deronxy2804. We haven't played this in a hot minute. So this is the official Piano Collections version of One-Winged Angel from Final Funnel Cake 7 for the Nintendo 64. Let's rock. I saw somebody requested Rude Buster. Did I got the idea going in your head? That's a great arrangement. You know, for the very first time looking at that, I'm realizing that's a very safe arrangement. I would have liked to see what Shiro Hamaguchi would do if he'd gotten a little more unhinged with it. It's very, very safe. It's very playable. It's very comfortable. Obviously, I screwed up a lot of things, but, you know, I didn't really practice, obviously. Because, you know, Shiro Hamaguchi, the arranger of that one, he's my hero. That is my hero. He's the guy who arranged the Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 piano collections. He's done a bunch of other stuff, but that's what I know him most for. And I would say he's the peak. He's the best. Just, you know, with an asterisk, which is that everybody's got kind of their own thing going. I'm the best at doing Trevor Allen Gomes arrangements. Can't prove me wrong. Can you? But I realize as I'm playing that, you know, that's not the arrangement I would have wanted to write. Like, that would not have been what I'd be happy writing, because it's just not my sound. It's a very safe one relative to, like, his arrangement of fighting is it cooks. Like, that is next level, as good as it gets kind of stuff. Dearly behooved. Speaking of piano collections arrangements I don't care for, I don't like the official arrangement of Dearly Beloved. I don't. I think it's better in game. I think it, you know, maybe that's the best way to put it. I've never quite been able to put my finger on how I feel about the Kingdom Hearts piano collections. I feel like a lot of it's just worse than the game. Yeah, I don't like them. I can't say definitively that they're bad. I've gone into it before, why I think that it's not the best arrangement. I'm just going to make something up. So I'm going to play Dearly Beloved. I'm just not going to do the piano collections version. I'm on strike. So what I think drives me craziest about the piano collections one is where they here. I'm caught up on mostly on songs, so I get to complain. You get to listen to me complain. Here's there's a couple parts that bother me, and I've gone off on it before, but this is what bothers me most, is wasted opportunity. So, there's two themes, sort of, in Dearly Beloved. You've got, obviously, da 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 da. That's all it is, over and over. But then eventually you get da 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 da. So naturally, if you're going to do a nice piano arrangement of it, you're going to find a way to combine those, right? And you know what they did? They literally just took both and put them on top of each other in the same octave and called it a day. Feels lazy. So, okay, this is what that sounds like then in one hand. Oh, that drives me crazy. That drives me crazy because one of the parts is going dun 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 dun, while the other is going dun 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 dun. So the counterpoint you get between them just sounds like mush. It just sounds like a pile of mush. If it were like a flute and an oboe playing it or something, that would be lovely because they're crossing over each other and you get this lovely little dovetailing of instruments. But that's not what you have. You have a piano. So when you put those intricate little dovetailing lines on top of each other, you just get a mishmash of notes. But all you need to do is put them in different registers. Like... put them apart by an octave, and then you get to really enjoy each one. It's small. It all feels very just like small and safe and contained, but then also does these things that are like kind of virtuosic, but in a way that's not fun. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing something. I have to always remember. I have to always try and keep it humble and recognize that maybe I just don't get it. Maybe I don't get it. Maybe there's a case to be made for the things I'm criticizing. But I don't think there is. I don't think there is. I don't care for it. National Park. You picking up what I'm putting down? Yeah. Do I like this chair? Yes, I do. I got this chair for free. This is a Herman Miller. This is like a $1,600 chair. I'm not kidding. I got it for free because I was in the top 20 fundraisers for St. Jude one year for an event called Play Live. I used to do a lot of fundraising for St. Jude live on my channel. Over the course of 5 years, I believe it was, we raised about $250,000 on just this channel. Just this channel. $250,000. I am not making this up. I made myself sick doing that. Not their fault at all. They were wonderful to work with, but I pushed myself way too hard. I was actually talking to my therapist about it yesterday. I see a therapist like every few weeks or so. I used to see him weekly back when I was a mess, but now I'm great. Now I'm perfect. He said that when I would come in after those fundraisers, he said he'd look at my eyes and there was no one home. Like he was genuinely concerned for me when I did it. He said I was gone, like totally gone. The depression I would go into after, because I would fundraise for an entire month straight. I would do it the entire month. and put everything into it. One year raised over 100,000. But I was just making myself sick, like literally. But to be clear, they didn't want that from me. They didn't ask me to do that. That was just something I put on myself. But all that to say, I got a really nice chair out of it. All right, let's move on. Here's National Park from Pocket Monsters. From Pocket Monsters. Poking Monsters. Cool. That was nice. Gen 2 was my gen, man. My first Pokemon game was yellow. But then when I got gold, I don't even want to know how much I played that game. I played that game so much. So much. We have a choose your own sheets from Arya Jaria. Am I saying that right? Arya Jaria. I hope you're still here and that I've gotten to this in time. I'm looking forward to playing Rude Buster, and I was realizing that's a sign of a good, like one of my arrangements being a good one, that when somebody requests it, I'm excited to play it. That's how I know it's a good one. Because sometimes people request my arrangements, and I'm like, no, I don't. I'd rather not. Because I don't love everything I've written, believe it or not. Okay, this is Doctor from Homestuck. Is this like origin story Toby stuff? But it's not loading. It's just black. How do you request a song? Exclamation song list will help you out. This is not showing anything. It's just a big black... Oh, there we go. Finally. Weird. This is written for 3 violins, 2 violas, and a cello. But fortunately, I have 2 degrees. So let me see what it sounds like. Doctor from Homestuck. I know that this is Toby's origin story. Oh, wait, that's Silva Gunner. All right, so what I have in front of me is a score. Oh, it wasn't a Toby song. Oh, Toby didn't write it. Okay. What I have in front of me is a score for 3 violins, 2 violas, and a cello that I somehow have to pretend is a piano part and make it look like I'm really smart by somehow sight reading this anyway. So, yeah, all right. Let's just see what happens, I guess. Either it ends on a cliffhanger or they just didn't finish it. Something like that. Something like that. Hey, not a bad read. Matt's random things. Thank you for the 500 bits. I appreciate it. So tonight, my wife and my baby are out of town, so I get to just live it up. So, you know, on the one hand, I could stream longer than usual. On the other hand, I could say screw that and then eat dinner and play Dark Souls all night. I don't know. What do you guys think? Play Rude Buster first. You want Storm before the Calm. All right. Rude Buster first it is. All right. I'm about to get rude. Buster. All right, wish me luck. Oh, why did Godot quit? Godot crashed. Hang on. I'm going to reboot just to be safe. What's up, Biggity? Sup, Biggity? Here we go. Rude Buster. BitBees for luck in the chat. Sorry, I got a little lost there at the end. There's some big jumping around in the sheet music. And that last part, it's a little exhausting. In slow motion, let's see, that's... Yeah, this just sounds like Vapor Buster. I realized that. Man, I kind of botched. My favorite part is so difficult. This. Oh, yeah, you were supposed to get a refund, Red Pander. I probably screwed something up. And so what happens now is I take your money and I run. No, I'm just kidding. Free token for Red Pander. We work on an honor system here. I think you were supposed to have one. Yeah, the chord progressions there go bonkers. That dum ba da da little da ba 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 dum da da little da 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 da. Getting real spicy with the rhythm. Ducks, don't you even be joking with me like that. All right, I'm going to close requests to make sure I can get caught up before rap time. Waterfall. Waterfall. You've come to notice I like difficult stuff. Well, okay, Toby likes to say he's not really a composer, apparently. I've never heard him say that or, like, seen it in context, but people say that, like, he doesn't really think of himself as a composer. And then it's like, bro, what are you talking about? You're obviously a composer. I kind of feel the same way about piano. I feel like I'm not a real pianist a lot of the time because, like, I don't practice. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have like legit technique. I don't actually learn things. So I kind of feel that. I kind of feel what he's saying there, I think, when it comes to piano. I feel like a fake pianist. Bippity, let's find out if you did. Let's find out if you did the needful. If the needful is completeful. Biggity, and it's a Dropbox. Yeah. Awesome. I see it's a Toby Sheriff arrangement. Not to be confused with Sheriff Toby. Yeah. Ovelia's theme. I think I even have that already on this computer. But either way, I've got it ready to go after Waterfall. Waterfall, if I'm not mistaken, is directly connected to Undyne. Am I saying that right? Undyne's theme, which is directly connected to some turtle. A turtle? There's some turtle that it's connected to, I think. Do I have that right? Is there some turtle guy in a game? In a Deltar's rune? Jerson, that's it. Yeah, Jerson. Beef jerky. All right, here we go. His name is Bowser. Got it. There, that's the one I'm thinking of. Beef Jerson. Hey, that wasn't so bad. I think that some of those themes are used in Deltarune somewhere, right? I think that they might even be on the Volume 2 piano collection, some of those themes. Maybe. I hope that I did them justice. How do you request? Someone said in YouTube chat. Is YouTube chat like way behind on my Raspberry Pi? What the heck? There we go. Do I play any instruments other than piano? I am a master melodica player. Yeah, Justice. What? Volume 2 is confirmed, for the record. I think a lot of people think it's up in the air and don't realize that anytime I'm being cheeky, no, it entirely exists and there's already a video from it. We put a teaser out like ages ago, by which I mean like a month. Or no, almost 2 months now. On the anniversary of Chapter 4, we posted just a YouTube short of a segment of TV time. So this is the only part you can hear. And I'm going to be real with you if you're thinking, man, that arrangement sounds great. I hope so, because I think it's the best one on the album, so it's only downhill from there. I think it's the best one. I think it's the best arrangement on either album, but it's just I personally am fond of what I did with it. Any of you know who Hiromi is? Hiromi Uehara, Japanese jazz pianist. On that arrangement, I can tell you, since you can already hear a bit, I went 100% absolutely unhinged Hiromi on it. Full Hiromi, 100%. Hemoglobin Exploiter, what a name, first of all. Thank you for the $10 tip. I just saw that. Thank you so much. I think I was playing at the time. I really cut loose on the Hiromi with it, and I think it shows, and it goes places. It is also almost 6 minutes long. The arrangement of TV time. Oh, Hiromi is a lady. Go give Hiromi a listen if you haven't. It'll change your life. Go listen to the album Spectrum. Oh my gosh, that is a good album. This is a stupid album. It's just raunchy. All right, Flower Garden. Spop, beep, bitty, deet. Now, should I actually play Flower Garden or just play the alert? I think I should just play the alert. All right, that's it. That's Flower Garden. I have played mallet keyboards. Yeah, I did a lot of vibraphone in high school. I did vibes in jazz band, actually. It was pretty fun. I'm decent. That was one of my tip alerts. So that was one of like 80 tip alerts that I have here. It just happens to be the song that just got requested. So here we go. Trevor, with all due respect, it's 1:40 in the morning in Europe. This can't be blasting out of my... Well, who put it by the window? Not me. I'm not at your house. Probably. Here's a song now for you. Thank you. Somebody said, that's a hidden gem. Just keep it hidden, please. I assume referring to the Yoshi alert. Man, I'm so tempted right now to just start popping off playing some of the weirdest alerts. I don't have all of them ready to go. I have a little board here that I can play them from. I feel like to punish people for complaining that the alerts should stay hidden, I feel like I really need to play face to face or something. There's an alert that triggers if you tip $420.69. You might be saying, well, that would never happen. Oh, it's happened. It has happened. Rest assured. I could do Kringus. I just kind of want to punish everybody with one of these, but I'll be good. It's already 6:40. You'd pay to see me play vibes or marimba. I used to have access to a vibraphone, actually. But that was back in the day in California. Oh, 1,000 words. Final Fantasy 2. Okay. It's 1,000 words. A song about 1,000 words. Oh, Sea Shanty Red Panda is actually one of the good tip alerts. Like, no meme. It's actually pretty good. No, your alerts are so terrible. Well, you say that it's a healthy mixture of ones that I actually put a lot of effort into that are pretty fun and like, I mean, not worth the money because you're just putting money in my pocket for whatever silly reason, but they are genuinely like quality. It's a healthy mix of that and then just the dumbest things you've ever seen in your life. So, you know, which are which, it's hard to say. Sometimes the line is pretty blurry between the two. Sometimes the line is blurry between the good ones and the trash. All right. Well, and then there's always Sans Undertale, the Too Many Bones alert. That falls firmly into the category of not worth it. But maybe someday I'll show you. I think it played once. Somebody did it recently, like a month ago. Lucas. That came a while before Deltarune existed. So if anything, Tobin was interpolating Final Fantasy X too. No, it's just something that sounded similar. I didn't catch it. What it was that you were thinking sounded similar. Oh wait, we already did Rude Buster. Spleep, spleep. I screwed that up. Oh, Pollyanna. Hey, I love this. I just played the first couple hours of Earthbound Beginnings myself the other day, or the past couple nights. I don't know that I can stick through it. I don't know that I have the patience anymore for like JRPGs that old, but it's so good. It's so good. Laura says, I want to say I love your stuff. Back when I had regular piano access, I had your arrangement of Town of Luncheon memorized. What? That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a deep cut. Crazy Gamer says, hey, Trevor, how do you do the jumps in the left hand in the beginning of Scarlet Forest? Do you mean you don't mean the very beginning, right? Because it's not too jumpy in the beginning. If you mean the... But in general, anytime you got that oompa oompa, it's all about finding configurations that are comfortable for your hand and not just like kind of awkwardly jumping. Like really think through each fingering. And when you find fingerings that work for you, write them out when the melody comes in. Well, it's still doing the same thing there when the melody comes in, I think. So that part's a little tricky. Is that what you're talking about? There's kind of no easy way. You just have to get muscle memory. It's the most boring answer, but it's true. All right. Pollyanna, I Believe in You from Earthbound Beginnings. This one is such a banger. All right, so I'm just going to sort of play it once as written and then have some fun with it. And then this will probably be our closer for the night. Honestly, I'm okay with ending right on time because I want I want dinner, and I'm going to... Excuse me. That was like a yawn that exploded. I'm going to eat dinner, and then all night I'm going to keep working on convincing myself that Dark Souls 2 doesn't suck. I'm really trying to finish it, man. I'm really trying to stick with it this time. So while the wife and child are gone... Wait, oh, no, Biggity. Yours isn't on... Oh, no. I'm playing Ovalia's theme. So, okay, all you had to do... I see. Earlier you said you weren't sure if you'd done it right. You had to put it in on the form, and then just exclamation request space CYO, and then it would put it on the queue. That was the only part that you missed. Oh, and I promised you a Celeste song? I said if there was time. All right. Okay. Here's the plan. I'm going to play Ovalia's theme from Final Fantasy Tactics for Biggity. Then I am going to play something from Celeste for Devoid. Then we're going to end with Pollyanna from Earthbound Beginnings. And then the Night Night song. How does that sound? So we'll go a little past 7. It's fine. I don't care. I don't care one whit. Very nice timing, Biggity. That was dead on. That was dead on. All right, you want Scattered and Lost, huh? Huh? Let me see. First, I have to find the sheet music. I don't have it broken up by song. I have like the original PDF somewhere. Maybe if I just type Scattered and Lost, maybe I have it. Let me see. Obviously, I have the actual book, but I can't really read it from that. Scattered and Lost for recording. Oh, I have like the jank score that I actually use during recording. That's a hard one. I don't think I'm gonna play it very well. I think if I'm doing a Celeste freebie, I would rather do a different one. I'm gonna just level with you. I'm gonna level with you. I think it's better if I do something else. Let me see. Where is the full PDF? I do have it, right? That'd be so funny if I don't. I don't have my own Celeste arrangements. Oh man, are they on? Like what's his name? Madeline and Theo. Yeah, here we go. Okay, this is the official engraving. Let's do my Madeline and Theo arrangement. I really like this one. Okay. Where did the lyrics come from? Like, how did those originate? Was there a recording of it they made back when Earthbound Beginnings came out, or what? Because I know I've heard the lyrics, of course, before. Man, that was clunky. I haven't really played this much recently. I used to play it all the time. This really feels like it needs some like sick reharmonizing. In an alternate world where I have limitless amounts of time to make every project that I want, I also make a Mother piano collection. In that alternate reality where there's limitless time. But for this reality, I'm done. I'm going to play the Night Night song, and then I'm done with all of you. Oh, yeah, I've heard the 8-bit, you mean 8-bit Big Band? 8-bit Big Band, yes, they have a killer version of that. I have listened to that. All right. This is the song we end every stream with, where for one brief moment, I'm very genuine with you all, and I tell you, I actually like you guys. Would good baby be on the mother out? Stop it, Yggdrasiler. This is a song for Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and it's about how you guys are pretty cool, and I like you. It goes like this. It's you I like. It's not the things you wear. It's not the way you do your hair, but it's you I like. The way you are right now, way down deep inside you. Not the things that hide you, not your toys. They're just beside you. But it's you I like. Every part of you. Your skin, your eyes, your feelings, whether old or new. I hope that you'll remember, even when you're feeling blue, that it's you I like, it's you yourself, it's you. It's you I like. All right. You all have a wonderful evening. Go do something that matters. And when I say something that matters, I mean like if you're going to sit around and play a video game, for example, play a good video game. If you're going to read a book, read a good book. You know what I'm saying? Go do something good. If you're going to waste your time, waste it good. I'm going to go play Dark Souls. Now, granted, Dark Souls 2 is what I'm playing, and I don't know that it's a good game. So that might not apply, but I'm trying to love it. Watching me is you think watching me is a good time waster? That's up to you. I couldn't say. That's for you to decide. No raid tonight. I'm releasing you to the wild. I want you to go do something that brings you some real joy. If it's watching another Twitch channel, that's fine. But just go live your life. You say Dark Souls 2 is goated? All right, I'm trying to love it genuinely. I'm genuinely trying to love Dark Souls 2 because I want to. I want more Souls games in my life, and it's the only one that hasn't done it for me. The rest of them do it for me. I even love Demon Souls. I just can't get behind 2. All right, you guys are the best. I will see you Monday, probably.